So we'll open this meeting of the Capital Planning Committee at 7:06. And James, you're number one on the agenda. Number 1, 2, 3. We'll go with James and then we'll go through the minutes and do an approval of those.
Sure.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So, we have, we held this back, James, because the request for $2 million is a big ask.
Yes, I agree.
And so, we wanted to hear from you about some of the things that went into this. When we come up with sort of round numbers like this, it says, okay, what do we have?
All right, so we working with an energy company that helps, not only like update equipment, but get more energy efficient equipment.
Was that the guy that was outside?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. But anyway, so working with him, working on, the numbers come from, there's a lot of incentives right now with heat pumps through National Grid.
Ah,
You get like $2,500 per ton, so if you got a 50-ton unit on the roof, there's $2,500 for every ton that we replace. So the units would be replaced with like a hybrid unit, so it'd be like heat pumps, but then it would also still have the gas capacity, because I don't know if you're familiar with heat pumps, but
Yep.
when it gets real cold,
They don't work.
exactly, so at least if it gets real cold, we'd still have the gas part of it for the heat, to make sure that the building was still heated properly, but we'd have the efficiency of the heat pumps, that you'd be using 95% of the time. So the numbers, so we had a company come in, I can't think of the name off the top of my head, I couldn't print my info this morning, my computer wouldn't start.
sorry.
But they came and did an evaluation, everything's basically, at its end of its life
Yep.
expectancy. But, then what we did was we got like the drawings for the building, gave them to this company, kind of got an idea of how much tonnage is up on the roof, what there is for rebates, and tried to maybe split it. It'll be a lot to try to get done in a year, but maybe like in 2 years, take the worst equipment and tackle that year 1, and then year 2, get the rest of it.
Okay. So, we're looking at heat pumps. We didn't look at geothermal though, right?
That we didn't.
Okay.
We could definitely look into, I think the geothermal would be substantially more. But I mean, we could definitely, if you
Well,
wanted to see what.
It's, the reason I asked is because the geothermal tends to be even more efficient than the rooftop
Yeah.
units. And so when we look at 20 to 25 years of efficiency versus the cost, I think it's something worth considering.
Yeah,
And you may be absolutely right. It may pan out to say, you know what, for where we are and what we have to work with, it may not.
yeah,
pay.
but no, it wouldn't hurt just to check it,
But
I could look into that.
I would appreciate it.
Yeah,
if you
no,
would
no,
check
we could do that.
And then we will have covered all of the
Yeah,
bases
absolutely.
and see what,
Yeah, see where
it pans
it
out.
falls and what there might be out there for grants for geothermal too, that I'm not familiar with. I'm sure there is something.
Well, if we're going for more efficient systems, and it's gonna be electric anyway,
Yeah.
let's,
So, James, have you penciled out, the heat pumps, I presume, are more expensive than just conventional equipment?
Yeah, I'm not 100% on the exact pricing, but it looks like the units are probably about 20% more, I believe. But with that initiative, we get about 50% of, the 2,500 a ton
Yeah?
amounts to about 50% of the cost of the machine. So even though it's a little bit more, those
Oh,
rebates.
So with the rebates, they'll actually be less expensive?
Exactly,
than
exactly.
Then
conventional
straight
equipment.
Put
And-
straight rooftops.
And presumably they're gonna save you electricity.
Some money, exactly, exactly.
That's a
I
win-win.
guess, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess it's hard to argue with that.
Yep. Could we task you then to check on
yeah,
that?
absolutely, yeah.
And we can,
See what we come up with.
can we come back in the new year?
Yep.
Okay?
And I can't get the form on my computer. The equipment that's going to be replaced is at the end of its useful life?
Yeah, it's right there, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you gotta do something.
Yeah, it needs attention, it needs attention.
Was it last year? I'm trying to remember when we got that panicked phone call that they thought it was failing.
Yeah, it was
And they were-
last year.
season.
Yep,
They were able to limp it along.
Nurse it along.
but Yeah.
yep, yep.
That's like even all the roof work we've done is made a big difference, but a lot of our problems now with the units themselves, they're getting so old.
Yep.
They're starting to leak and trying to find a leak or where it's sneaking into a rooftop unit, so it's actually harder than finding the roof leak.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you got all the cabinets,
weather
the
is-
doors, you know, the
The weather
seat,
is
everything.
getting in there?
Exactly.
Okay,
That's our biggest problem now, really.
okay. So how long is it gonna take you to do a little research, do you think?
I don't know, could maybe give me like 3 weeks or so? Because this week's gonna be tough.
Yep.
See what I don't know, and then nothing else, if I'm not having any luck, I could always email you guys out, but I mean, I would think within 3 weeks I'd have some, you know.
Okay. What does that look like in our
I said, I
calendar?
don't know.
That's fine.
All
Yeah,
right.
we usually have all of our work completed by the end of January, so.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe if I could get you something sort of number by mid-January so that you know, have time to look it all over.
Okay, the 10th through that weekend, I am gone. That weekend is 14th, 16th, 17th would be a Tuesday morning, I believe.
Yeah, and, I'm not sure exactly when I'm gonna get back, but no sooner than the 16th or 17th.
Do you want to do that Thursday, which would be the 19th?
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty safe.
So the 19th?
And if I'm not back, can I do it by Zoom?
Yes.
Yes.
We can remote
We'll-
them. We'll
If you
post
just
it.
give us a little
Yeah,
notice.
oh, yeah, I'll know.
Yeah, because we're basically going to have one thing on the agenda and some very short minutes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that'll give me a little bit of time to see what I can come up with.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Well, thank you. Have
All
a great
right,
holiday.
you
We'll
guys
see
too.
you in the
Yeah,
new year.
Thank you.
Have a nice
Everyone have a good one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we do have
This
the
is the
minutes.
kind of meeting I like.
Yes.
Yep.
We'll move right through. We've got the minutes, if you had a chance to take a look at them.
I did, yeah.
Okay. I would entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
A
Second?
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, that's done. Our next meeting will be the 19th of January, and let's just plan to do a hybrid meeting.
Yep. I can set that up.
Okay. Okay.
Tracy, do you know the Wi-Fi password for visitors here?
I do not off the top of my head, but I'll get it and send it to you, because I know
Okay,
you
because,
asked me for that,
yeah,
and
if I could just stick it in my computer, then I won't
You want to?
have to ask it.
yes.
Okay. Is there any other business before our group this morning?
Not for
I
me.
would entertain a motion to
So
adjourn.
moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, done.
All right.